Hi, and welcome to Chair Tai Chi. My name is Coach Dina McDee. Got a cool sign if you forget who I am. Anyway, we're gonna have a great time. Get your smile, get your water, and let's relax our heart, clear your mind of all the stress, and we're gonna just have a beautiful half hour together. Starting with your feet wider than hips distance, about chair distance apart, so it's fairly wide. Drop one hand down to the side and lean and just draw it in. Stay on that same side. Lean and draw it in. Open your hands. Don't go higher than shoulder height. So reach down in the middle of your calf and then to shoulder height. We're just warming up. Big breath, exhale. Let's change sides. Drop that hand down and lean and scoop and reach. Bring it right back. Begin to feel those muscles expand. You don't want to reach too hard at the beginning. We want our muscles to be warm before we super stretch, and you will by the end of class. Coming back to center. Now hands drop to the inside. Come forward and draw them into your ribs. Bring them down. Straight forward, yes, and then draw them into your waist. Reach down. Thank you for being here. Hardest part, I know. You just got to say yes to fitness. Big breath, exhale. And release. Bringing your feet shoulder width apart. Drop one hand down, turn your palm up, and just reach just the top of your head and draw it back down, your elbow to your waist. Up. Don't lean just yet. We're just getting that shoulder, all those, they call it synovial fluid. It's the kind of the oil to all of your joints. And as you do this, it starts to move around. I always think of the Tin Man, I know, on The Wizard of Oz, keeping his joints oiled. That's what we're doing. And release, change sides. I know the crazy things that come into my head. You can pray for my husband, I know, because I am like this all day long. Just silly things in my head. We've been married 34 years, so he's gotten quite used to it. Expand those lungs, exhale. Now let's put both of those arms together. Elbows close, keep them round. Just tap and come right back down. Elbows come right into your rib cage. Yes. Up and bring it down. Sorry, my nose is just up. The pollen here is at an extreme high, and I'm outside in my studio, so it gets a little tickly sometimes. Now look over one shoulder as your elbows come down. Lift up. Look the other way. Continue, keeping it slow and steady. Sit tall, lift that chest. And bring your hands down to your thighs. Bring them right back up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. So it's a flowing motion. Now slowly make that extension up a little bit higher, making a V above your head, and then just pushing down. Letting one hand come up and reach that direction, look that way. Coming back to center and just changing that hand open. You're going to add an opposite knee lift. Beautiful job. So you're going one direction and your opposite knee lifts up. If you're able, your elbow touches that knee. Now that makes it pretty high. So if you're unable to do that, you can even just lift your heel and rotate. Lots of different fitness levels in this class. So always option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever works for you. Bringing it back to center into prayer. Open it down and fingers expand. Bring it in. Close into prayer. Reach down between your knees, lean forward and open. Now, adding a little bit of a lean is going to make it more intense. If you want. Open, scoop it in. Hands closed. Breathe. Bring it back to center. Place your hands on your thighs and just point your toe forward and flex it back. Now, under your chair as you're able, point forward. If that under squeeze is a little too much, you can always just place your foot on the ground here, if that's more comfortable. Otherwise, it's a continual flowing motion forward and squeeze under. Really point that toe and flex it hard back. So you're pushing backwards with your heel. Last one this side. And release. Change sides, big breath. Exhale. Extend. And squeeze as hard or as little as you want at each point. Continue with those big breaths, calming moves, lots of strength though. And release. Both hands come out to the side. Big breath, scoop and round with your elbows high and bring it right back down. Lift up and release down. So there's a little bit of a lift, not a stand, but you lift up just a little bit and bring it right back down. Last one. And bring it straight back down. Place your hands on your thighs. Open your leg and turn that shoulder and your chest to that direction and bring it right back. So I have to sit on the edge of my chair. It's a little bit of a pivot, turn and look over that shoulder back to center. Open and pivot. Lift that chest. Add that arm that goes with that leg. Just open and reach. Use your fingers. Draw it back. Relax. Open and reach. One more each side. And release. Hands slide to the front of your knees. Allow your back to round. Feel your chin reach towards your chest. Feel that almost traction from your back. Relax, sit tall, pull those shoulders down and back, and lean into the air in front of you. And push back. Round and release. Feel that lower back open up. Lean forward, relax. Now, as you lean forward, lift that tailbone just a little bit. So it's a bigger range of motion. That's one of the elements in this program, is to increase your range of motion. So your flexibility is able to increase at any stage in your life. They have done studies upon studies. But the key to flexibility and balance is consistency. You must practice all the time. And you are. So proud of you. And release. Drop one hand down. This time, lean as far as you're comfortable. And lean as far as you're comfortable on the other side. We're warmed up by now, so you can go into that movement at a bigger range of motion. Scoop scoop and release. I can feel it right here in my tummy. A big strengthener right there by just leaning. Thank you for your smiles and your dedication to consistently work out with me. You are my fitness family. Thank you. Let's do one more this side. And release it down. Take a big breath. Exhale. Drop the other arm down and scoop and lean. Now, if you want to go a little slower, that's fine. Just don't go faster because we want that dynamic stretching, which is moving and stretching, to occur. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Let's do 2 more this side. And bring it back to center. Let's grab a quick drink and we'll finish up class. Me and my water bottles. My husband says I have a collection. I do. I have lots of water bottles. Okay, let's continue. One hand is under your chin, elbow is high, one is right by your belly button. And you're gonna compress that air. When you get as close as you can, rotate those hands and open up, back to center, and continue. When you rotate your hand, that affects your shoulder. So if you ever have a stabbing feeling, that is your body saying, stop, you're hurting me. But if it's a little uncomfortable, that is how you have to judge your workout. Adding another element, look over the shoulder of the hand that's on top. Bring it back to center. Lift up and look over that shoulder. Breathe. Now the final element in this movement, we're going to lift your opposite leg. Lift your opposite leg and look the other way. Now, you don't have to add that extra element. You can stay without the head turn, without the knee lift, but maybe you want to try a couple of them and then go back to something that's more comfortable. Big breath, exhale. Last one. And bring it right back down. Allow your arms to rest. Just a little wave. We worked our arms super hard that time. Just open and close. Sit tall, lift that chest. Big breath, exhale. Now slowly, don't go past your shoulders. Just a little recovery for our arms. Stop right at your shoulders. Bring it all the way down and scoop into prayer, holding it right there at your heart, in the middle of your chest. Your elbows are low, and rotate to one side. So turn those shoulders back to center. So you're not just turning your head, you're turning your entire torso. Small moves, you can feel that spine become more supple. Sit tall. As you get to the edge, open those hands. The back of your hand goes to the side of your knee. Hold it there. Come back to center and switch sides. Very nicely done. Open and reach. Look over that shoulder. Your thumbs are up. Let's continue. As you reach this side, as you're able, let that top arm come really high up and reach to the sky. Look up. Back to center. Working on that bigger range of motion. Look up, reach up. Here we go. Bring it back to center and allow your hands to rest on your thighs. Rotating, open and heel toe. Just draw it back. Stay that same side. Open, heel toe. Draw it in, sit tall, lift that chest. So now just make it more of a fluid movement. There's not a pause. It comes in and steps out. Now your range of motion, maybe is here. That's okay. If your range of motion is really wide, that's your choice. Whatever works. Some days the range of motion may be bigger than others. Sometimes we have a great night's sleep. Sometimes we don't. I'm in with you. Sometimes I wake up and wow, did I even sleep? But each day has a brand new beginning. And release. Allow your core to circle. We'll get to the other side, don't worry. Just a little transition. And reverse that circle. And back to center. Starting with the same element, heel toe. Draw it in. Step, heel toe. Lift up that chest. As you open, as wide or as narrow as you're comfortable with. One side is different than the other. Although we're made one side that looks the same as the other, balance, flexibility, range of motion, strength can vary from side to side. I'm right-handed, but for some reason my left side is always stronger. Maybe I should have been left-handed. I don't know. Let's do 3 more. Lift. And back to center. Extend one leg forward, lift that toe. Palms face up. Lift that chest, lift your chin, reach back. Now scoop forward, keep your head above your heart. Touch your shoulders and release it down. Lift up. You guys look so gorgeous. Pull it in. Lift up. Scoop. Draw it back to center and simply change sides. Your other heel is to the ground. Hands come back down to the side. Same scooping motion. Keeping your head up. You don't want to let your head drop below your heart. So always look out and not down. Kind of a great philosophy of life, right? Always look out. Take your time. Breathe. Draw it all back into center. Hands are on your thighs. Reach out to the corner. Look over that shoulder. Grab, rotate, and bring it right back down to your waist. Let's do that again. Push, look over that shoulder. Grab, rotate, and draw it back in. So over-exaggerate that movement. Really open those fingers. Look over that shoulder. Let's change sides. Same thing, push. So as soon as you get back to your waist, you go right back out. Pull both of your hands onto your thighs and sit back in your chair. My feet barely touch. I'm so little, like they barely touch. Just relax your body. If you want to close your eyes, that's an option. Big breath through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale as big as you can. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Then just breathing normally. Just feel your feet. Be conscious and mindful of the weightlessness of your lower body, your feet, your knees, your thighs, your hips. Breathing normally. Relax your hands, your elbows, your arms, your shoulders. Feel the natural rise and fall of your breath in your body, your shoulders and neck. Relax your jaw. Take the tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Feel your open in through your throat, your face, even your scalp and ears. Relax. We have 365 new beginnings. Wiggle your fingers, open your eyes if they're closed, wiggle your feet. So 365 new beginnings. Today is the first day of one of those days. So thank you. It's an honor that you are here. Thank you to all my new friends that joined us today. I see your beautiful faces. Thank you, my friends. I love you, and I'll be here tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Bye.